Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel, Tropa. Heto na ang PBA Season 49, latest updates on PBA Games results, next PBA Games schedule, at pinaka-updated PBA standings as of today, June 2, 2025.
(2025) PBA latest games results. In the first game, the NLEX Road Warriors just got their 7th win of the conference by defeating the Phoenix Fuel Masters with the final score of 105-93. Former San Beda Red Lion, Javi Mocan, was named best player of the game, finishing with 23 big points, grabbed 9 rebounds, and dished out 6 assists, while shooting very efficient from the field, making 10 of his 15 shot attempts. Javi Mocan scored 13 of his 23 points in the fourth quarter to stop any comeback attempt from the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Here are the full game scores. NLEX Road Warriors, 105. Aside from Mocan, NLEX main man Robert Bolick started the game on fire, scoring 15 of his 20 points to set the tone for NLEX. Robert Bolick also had 8 rebounds and 7 assists. JB Bajío added 15 points, Anthony Semerad 14 points, and Cyrus Torres chipped in with 13 points. Phoenix Fuel Masters, 95. Phoenix big man Jason Perkins led all scorers with 28 big points. Lefty shooter Ken Tuffin added 17 points, Kai Balunge 11 points, Tyler Teo 11 points. RR Garcia also had 11 points, and Richie Rivero 6 points. The loss by the Phoenix Fuel Masters just officially eliminated them this conference, while the NLEX Road Warriors are already in the PBA quarterfinals and still fighting to stay at the top 4 to get the luxury of a twice-to-beat advantage in the next round. In the main game, the never-say-die spirit leaves on, as the BRGY GINEBRA Kings comes back from 10 points down in the fourth quarter and outlasted the Magnolia Chicken Templados Hotshots with the final score of 85-81 in another edition of a PBA Manila Classico. Former PBA number 1 overall pick and a premier two-way player, Stephen Holt, was named best player of the game, finishing with 14 points and grabbed 7 rebounds to spoil the Magnolia debut game of William Navarro, who was limited to just 5 points in this game by the relentless GINEBRA defense. Here are the full game scores. BRGY GINEBRA Kings, 85. 38-year-old veteran center Japeth Aguilar led all scorers with a double-double performance of 17 points along with 11 rebounds. Troy Rosario added 15 points. Jamie Malonzo also played well in this game, adding 11 points off the bench, and RJ Abarientos 10 points. Magnolia Chicken Templados Hotshots 81. Magnolia rising star Zave Lucero led the team in scoring, along with Ian Sangalang, who both scored 16 points each. The Project James Laput and veteran Mark Baroka added 9 points each, Jerome Lastimosa 8 points, and Paul Lee 6 points. After averaging a 20-point 10-rebound game with Northport prior to the huge trade, William Navarro only managed to score 5 points along with 4 rebounds in his forgettable Magnolia debut game. Magnolia still had a chance to send the game into overtime, but the last attempts by Zave Lucero and Paul Lee were both misses as GINEBRA escapes with the victory. Both GINEBRA and Magnolia are still in the hunt for the top 4 for a luxury of a twice-to-beat advantage going into the PBA quarterfinals. Nayari ng never-say-die spirit ang intro boys sa game na to, guys, ha? Great game for both teams, and what a nice treat for the PBA fans.
Malapit na matapos ang PBA Elimination Round Games, Tropa, at heto at silipin na natin kung nasaan na ba ang favorite team mo sa updated PBA team standings as of today, June 2, 2025.
(2025) PBA Philippine Cup All Filipino Conference PBA standings today, June 2, 2025. Still owning the top spot after absorbing their second loss of the conference are the infamous PBA Intro Boys moniker, as they say, are the Magnolia Chicken Templados Hotshots, who are still holding on to the number 1 spot in the ongoing PBA All Filipino Conference team standings as of today, with 7 victories and 2 losses. Moving up to the second place are the surprising NLEX Road Warriors, who are getting it done on both ends of the floor this conference under coach Jong Uichiko, also with 7 victories against 2 defeats. At number 3 is the only PBA 8-time MVP, Junmar Fajardo, and the rest of the aging redemption-seeking powerhouse San Miguel Beerman, with 6 wins and 2 losses, and on a 3-game winning streak. Holding on to number 4 are the never say die spirit of the Barangay GINEBRA Gin Kings, with 6 wins against 3 losses. At number 5 are the red-hot Grand Slam-seeking Talk NLEX Tropangiga, who looks to have nicely recovered after losing their first 3 games of the conference, and now has 5 wins and 3 losses, and have won 5 consecutive games. At number 6 are the young and talented Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, who are also still in the fight for the top 4 slot, also with 5 victories against 3 defeats. Standing at number 7 in the PBA standings today are the CONVERGE Fiber X, who may well be relegated in the quarterfinals with a twice-to-win disadvantage, with 6 victories and 4 defeats. At the 8th spot are the PBA All-Filipino Conference defending champions, the MERALCO Bolts, who finished their PBA elimination round games with 6 wins and 5 defeats and have won 3 straight games. MERALCO will also play in the PBA quarterfinals with a twice-to-win disadvantage. At number 9, and now becomes the 4th PBA team to be eliminated this PBA Philippine Cup, are the struggling Phoenix Fuelmasters, with 2 wins and 7 defeats, and have lost 4 games in a row. At number 10, and are also officially eliminated this conference, are the BLACKWATER Bossing, with only 1 victory and already piled up 7 defeats, and on a 5-game losing streak. At the 11th spot, and are also officially eliminated after a disastrous conference, are the NORTHPORT Batang Pier, and currently has only 1 win and already has 7 defeats, and have lost 7 games in a row. And at number 12 and the dead last in the PBA Philippine Cup team standings today are the worst PBA franchise ever in my opinion, are the TERRAFIRMA Jeep, with only 1 victory so far and already accumulated 8 defeats, and have lost on their last 8 games. Kumpleto na ang PBA quarterfinals teams tropa. Positioning na lang ang pinaglalabanan sa mga susunod na laro, kung saan ang top 4 na teams will have a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarterfinals versus the ika-5 hanggang ika-8 seeded teams. Pasok ba sa quarterfinals at top 4 ang favorite team mo or nasa kangkungan na paborakay?
Magbabalik ang PBA games on Wednesday for another exciting doubleheader games. At ito ang full details ng PBA game schedule on Wednesday, June 4th, 2025.
'25 PBA Philippine Cup All-Filipino Conference PBA Games schedule on Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. The PBA All-Filipino Conference Games will be back on Wednesday, as the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters will try to improve and move up in the PBA standings today, as they have a good chance to do so, as they will play versus the worst PBA team and franchise of all time in my opinion, the TerraFirma Jeep. The Rain or Shine versus TerraFirma PBA live game on Wednesday will start at 5 in the afternoon. And for the main game, magpapapawis lang po. 2 eliminated teams will be playing against each other, as the Phoenix Fuelmasters will be taking on the NORTHPORT Batang Pier in a non-bearing game of 2 BRGY-bound teams. The Phoenix versus NORTHPORT PBA live game will start at 7:30 in the evening. Both PBA live games on Wednesday, June 4, will be played at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City.
Thank you so much, tropa, sa walang sawa na pagtutok at pagsagad sa akin, PBA Daily Updates. Please wag kalimutan mag-like, share, and subscribe sa amin YouTube channel iForbes Sports Updates. Kita-kits tayo ulit bukas, tropa, para sa inyong PBA Daily Updates, including the updated top 10 PBA leading scorers today. This is your iForbes reporter Sophia saying, let's play some balls. Peace out.